Okay, hello athletes. I'm going to talk to you today about caffeine, since some of you have been asking questions about it. Caffeine is a central nervous system stimulant. When consumed in moderate amounts of 200 to 300 milligrams per day in the form of food or beverages, equivalent to 2 cups of 8 ounce coffee mugs, it is socially accepted. Caffeine ingestion 3 to 9 milligrams per kilogram of body weight prior to exercise increases performance during prolonged endurance exercise and short term intense exercise, lasting approximately 5 minutes in the laboratory. Examples for these type of events would be team and racket sports. These results are generally reported in well trained elite or recreational subjects. The amount of caffeine in energy bars, gels, and medications tends to be standardized, while the amount in coffee and tea can vary considerably. Be sure to read labels and know how much you are consuming. Some benefits for caffeine with sports performance. Um, Caffeine can decrease pain and perception of fatigue, which allows for training at higher intensities. Decrease perceived exertion during submaximal resistance training, which can also allow athletes to engage in longer strength training sessions. When there's a benefit, there's also risk involved with it as well. Energy drinks, pills, and sports performance enhancers may contain unlabeled or unclear amounts of banned stimulants like synephrine. When added to unknown amounts of caffeine, it can result in serious health consequences like death. Caffeine can also become very addictive, and that can be a very hard habit to break. Being that we are under NCAA guidelines, those things we have to be under their laws. So NCAA has banned caffeine, so that is not allowed with sports and college activities. If you have caffeine concentration exceeding from your urine, exceeding 15 micrograms per milliliter, that can result in a positive reading and make you ineligible for your sport because they have tested you for caffeine. It is the athlete's responsibility to check with the appropriate or designated athletic staff before using any substance to make sure you are in the correct guidelines. NCAA tests for steroids, peptide hormones, and masking agents year round and also tests for stimulants and recreational drugs during championships. Caffeine does not appear to enhance performance during incremental exercise tests lasting 8 to 20 minutes and during sprinting lasting less than 90 seconds. And those type of events would be swimming, rowing, and middle or distance running races. I would suggest that caffeine can be ingested as an effective ergogenic aid for endurance athletes when taken before or during exercise in moderate quantities, but it's best if you abstain from caffeine at least 7 days before use will give the greatest chance of optimizing the ergogenic aid. Hope this information has been helpful.